Half-mile run is the next event. It's a true test of speed, stamina, and sheer guts. And one of the men to watch in this event will be Wayne Grimditch, last year's Superstars champion. Earlier, Don Drysdale talked to Wayne about the half-mile run.
Wayne, right now you're tied for second place and a chance to pick up some points here and move into the first spot. What are your thoughts about the 880?
Basically, I don't like the 880 at all. And although I seem to score fairly well in the event, it's a difficult event, and it's probably the most taxing of the events, at least for me it is. And I think Dwight Stones is going to win the event. I mean, there's no doubt about that. And I suspect Joe Theismann and myself are going to be neck and neck, and I'm hoping to get second place. It really helped me out overall.
All right, the field is set for the half-mile run. 6 athletes are in the competition. Wayne Grimditch, of course, John Havlicek, Dwight Stones. He's the favorite. Dave Jennings, Joe Theismann, Lynn, Swann. Maury Wills looked the field over. He said, I'll save it for another event. There's the favorite, Dwight Stones. 2 times around, and it is a tough competition.
Well, Frank, when you look at Dwight Stones and he'll move out into the lead, you see the man in second spot. That is Joe Theismann. Now look at those long, loping strides of Stone as compared to the man running second, Joe Theismann. In third spot right now is Lynn Swann. Grimditch playing in the fourth spot.
I think what all of them are going to try to do, Don, is just stay close to Dwight Stones, who really has this is kind of his specialty. He'll take a quick look at his watch now to make sure that he's right on schedule. There it is. Theismann right on his heels. There's Grimditch dropping all the way back to last now with Havlicek. He's a very headsy little man, too, though. He'll be in the pack.
One of the thoughts here, too, is staying up with Stones. There's 2 schools of thought, Frank. If you stay with him, you know you're going to be right at the top at the finish. But on the other hand, there's a good chance that you just might burn yourself out.
You could remain here in Freeport forever. There's the bell. 1 lap to go. 440 jump yards. Grimditch now beginning to move just a little bit. He's moved up into 4th place. Stones, Theismann, Swann, Grimditch, Dave Jennings, and John Havlicek. Look at Stones now, Don. He's really letting it out.
Well, he'll do just that, and he is a heady athlete. He knows this is one of his strong suits. He feels disappointed he let the swimming get away from him, and he's not going to have that happen right here in the half mile.
Dwight Stones has a commanding lead, and the battle could be for second place, although Theismann is in good shape, and here comes Wayne Grimditch. He's making his move.
Well, he mentioned at the start that he thought the battle for second place was going to be between himself and Joe Theismann, that Dwight Stones was definitely the favorite, and you can see he is there. He is stretching some real estate between him and Joe Theismann, who is running second.
Dwight Stones, unless he runs into a truck, will be the winner. The battle is going to be for second place, and Grimditch is starting to pour it on. Here he comes. Theismann is beginning to stagger and reel a little bit. Stones will win it easily, but look at the fight for second place. Theismann trying to hold on. He looks over his shoulder, and he sees Grimditch. Stones the winner. Here comes Grimditch. Will he catch Theismann? I don't believe he did. And you talk about effort. Wayne Grimditch, the defending champion, tried to catch Theismann, sprawled across the finish line, and he has got to have done a little damage to his knees on that fall. John Havlicek. You'll get a chuckle occasionally here and there. But what a finish. Dwight Stones wins it easily, as everyone thought he would. And it was Joe Theismann getting second place. Wayne Grimditch was third, and it was oh so close, Don.
Well, close it was. And Joe Theismann, I don't know if he could have gone another 10 yards. He looked over his shoulder. He saw Grimditch. Grimditch gave it all, but not quite enough.
Bob Euchre's with Dwight right now.
Stoney, while you're still breathing hard, everything's going all right. You won very easily. You've been looking at the stopwatch. You've taken your pulse now. The watch played a very important part in this race for you. You took a good look in the backstretch and at the finish.
Well, there's a lot of wind, and it's changing. The direction's changing all the time. And I'm kind of a tall guy, and the wind can really affect me. I haven't got the mass that a lot of these other guys have, so I felt that Joe was with me the best part of the first full lap, and then I could hear the footsteps fading. Plus, I drive the third 200. I figured that'd be it. I took one look. Before getting into the turn, I could see the lanes were going up, so I got 208 for myself, so that's fine. Winning is what's important in this thing.
Well, it was a big win for you, Dwight, and right now, Frank is over with Joe Theismann and Wayne Grimditch, who has a knee problem.
Well, Wayne and Joe, I don't want anyone ever to tell me that guys don't care about whether they win or they lose. That was one of the most remarkable finishes I've ever seen. You almost got him.
Yeah, almost. I hate getting tired, getting third, but I probably went out a little slow. But I don't know. Joe was pretty tough, so I tried.
You know, Joe, in there, in that little pixie face, there is one hell of a heart. It really is.
You can't tell a book by its cover, somebody once said. I want to tell you, it's one of the toughest books inside. I kept looking for him. You could hear the people coming down the last 40 yards or so saying, come on, Wayne, kick. And I said, well, Joe, nobody's saying it, but if you don't, he's going to pass you. And I got a step just before the finish line. I couldn't move. My legs just said, hey, look, we've gone as far as we want to go. That's it. And I saw this little body come diving by. I said, oh, my God, did I lose second like that?
Your football instincts carried you, though. When you went out of bounds, you hit on the grass, Wayne hit on the pavement.
Instincts carry over. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on the sidelines.
Great effort, both of you, really.
Yeah, thanks, Frank.
Hey, race.
The results of the half mile: Dwight Stones wins it, followed by Theismann, Grimditch, Swann, and Jennings. And after 5 events, Greg Pruitt has a 1-point lead over Dwight Stones. Theismann, Grimditch, Davidson, LaFleur, they're all in it.